last year is the outpouring of what people have wanted to do in terms of helping us move forward. I think this has been most embodied, quite frankly, out here in the Arboretum. And one of the things you really get a sense of is how people connect with the things that are going on out here, how personal it is to them. Things that I think is just absolutely remarkable. It's from a grassroots effort, the number of people that have stepped forward, not only with time and talent, but as well with money. And when you look at the combination of those, we've had contributions in excess of $400,000 towards the renewal process of the Arboretum alone. And then as you go to that other end of the spectrum, we've also had people that have been counting their pennies, adding those pennies together. And one of the groups I'd like to stand for a moment is the Montessori School. If those from Montessori School would stand. This year, we had President Gee up here for an afternoon. He was able to visit the Montessori School, and they gave him a check for $300 towards this restoration. And that was all of what these kids did on their own initiative. And so, again, I think that says quite a bit about our future, and I think it's a pretty exciting future. So thank you very much.
I particularly wanted to share these songs for a reason that I experienced when I went to Poland. When I went to Poland about 10 years ago, I visited arboretums and gardens and nurseries and the area in general and horticulture, and I was sharing through a translator about volunteers. And they had a lot of trouble with that. I don't even know if the translator knew the word very well. But the gist of it was, as we spent some time back and forth, came back and they said, "Do you mean people do things for nothing?" I said, "Yes. They give, and they give themselves, and they very much support programs, not only in arboretums, but hospitals and throughout areas of service throughout our country." So that's why I asked for these songs today, because this is truly American. I said to them, too, as I was experiencing this in Poland, that this is America. And I think that's the way I look at all the giving that has been done here. And I do want to relate to giving, but since I'm the last one to speak, I can say what I want to say. And I will start by sharing these gentlemen up here in the front, because that's how a lot of our work gets done here and gets started, at least. This is our 1,000th, it's hard to even say this, 1,000th tree to be planted. Joe just asked me what the tree is. It's a tupelo tree. Some people call it a black gum. Some people call it a sour gum. It's a native tree in Ohio. But one of our Ohio nurserymen, Pine Nursery, introduced this selection. It's called Tupelo Tower. So it's going to grow right up in a big tower, and the wind is going to just bang it all around.
No, we don't want that. Been there, done that.
Tupelo Tower is our tree, 1,000th tree. I want to add, I didn't introduce him down below, but we have Kevin Thompson here. Kevin is the Executive Director of the Ohio Nursery Landscape Association. So when you see those initials on there, ONLA, Ohio Nursery Landscaping Association, he heads a $5 billion industry here in Ohio that sells trees. And so we hope that all of you are planting trees, and we have some trees for you. But also, we don't want to recognize your industry. They've contributed immensely to this project. And Adam's here, one of our members, and others here, and we certainly appreciate that. So, you guys got to work. We've heard enough of this talk. It's time to get that soil around.
Are we digging this out?
No. You're put the soil in, so go for it, guys. And then, following that, I've asked Jim Chatfield to come up and read a poem. So, Jim, get this way, please. Okay. Everybody a shovel for it.
Get yours.
Come on, Kevin.
All right.
Go ahead.
Count of three, one,
Well, if we did it that way around here, we'd never get them planted. Come on, Jim, where's Jim?
It's by Robert Frost, and it relates to the building of the foundation that's occurring here. A tree's leaves may be ever so good, so may its bark and so may its wood. But unless you put the right thing to the root, it never will show much flower or fruit. You're putting the right thing to the root here today.
Yeah, praise God.
very good, very good.
Thank you, each of you.